Welcome to Engimat TV. Let's discuss the hot topic of the year, ChatGPT. What are the uses of ChatGPT? How do you learn ChatGPT? And a lot of buzz around what is ChatGPT. We could have created a video explaining technical details about ChatGPT and the engineering behind ChatGPT. Instead, what we thought is let's ask artificial intelligence about itself. That is to say, let's ask ChatGPT about ChatGPT. Before we get into the specifics, let's discuss the ChatGPT registration process. When searching for ChatGPT in Google, select the first link that mentions OpenAPI and click on Try ChatGPT. A sign up page will appear. After clicking on the sign up button, you will be asked to enter details like email address. Type in the email address and the password. The password should be at least 8 characters. Once finished, it will provide a verification mail to your inbox. After finding the verification mail in your inbox, you can click verify your email address, which will take you to another window. Here you will have to enter the first name, the last name, and the date of birth. The date of birth is compulsory, so make sure you enter the correct date of birth, which includes the year, the month, and the date. Once you enter those details, you will have to provide a phone number. It may happen that the server may be busy, so just refresh the page. You will be asked to enter the details again. After entering the first name, last name, and the date of birth, provide the phone number and ask for a text message on your mobile number. Once you receive the code, enter the correct code and the verification will be complete. Let's move on to the burning question of the hour. What is ChatGPT? Let's try to enter a prompt, that is, what is ChatGPT? And let's see what AI answers us. So as we can see that ChatGPT has started providing us with an answer, and it explains that GPT stands for Generative Pre-trained Transform. It also explains us that it is trained on a massive amount of internet text data and is knowledgeable across various domains. It also explains that it only contains knowledge across domains, which is limited to the data till September 2021. We got the response in technical terms. Now we will try to get the details in non-technical terms so as to see the difference between the technical and non-technical responses. So we are trying to use a prompt which will be like, how can I explain ChatGPT to non-technical users? So as we can see that AI has started replying, and it says that it is an advanced computer program which is developed by OpenAI that can understand and generate human-like text responses. It also says that it can engage in computer conversations. So this one is going to be interesting. Now, it is a knowledgeable friend who is always available to chat. And it does not have any real-time knowledge, and it is not aware of the recent events. So I would like to say it is like having a huge database on your fingertips to get the details in an instant by asking queries in text format. Now what we will try to do is we will try to limit the responses to 300 words, because after all, who would like to read that much data, correct? So what we'll try is we will try to provide a prompt as, can you limit your responses to 300 words moving forward? And we can see that it has applied with that. It will try to keep the responses within the 300 words, and it is asking you to ask more questions. We read both the responses, which is technical response as well as non-technical response. What we will try to do now is get both the responses within the same prompt. So for that, what we are going to try to ask is explain ChatGPT in technical as well as non-technical terms. But here what we'll like to do is we will try to get the answer in a tabular format so that it is in a more presentable way, more readable way. So for that, the prompt that we are going to ask is the answer should be in tabular format. And as we can see, ChatGPT has started replying, and the reply is actually in terms of a table where it has converted the AI model into a computer program. It converted GPT into a trained on a lot of text. It converted human-like text to a person, as well as it converted domain to things. And it does says that it does not have any real information beyond 2021. Let's try to test out the domain knowledge. So the prompt that we are going to ask is, what will be the uses of ChatGPT in medical fields? And as we like tabular format, we will ask the answer in tabular format. As we can see that it has started providing the answer in a tabular format with use cases and description. So let's go through some of the use cases, which includes medical information retrieval, symptom checker and triage, patient education and information, decision support for healthcare providers, training and education for medical students. So this can be helpful as it can help you provide a lot of details in a much formatted way, corresponding to reading a lot of books, right? And then electronic health records summarization. So I can see that ChatGPT has a lot of use. Let's try to go into a specific domain, which is, can you explain more on decision support for healthcare providers? And we would like the answer in related points. As we can see, it started providing us with the details, and it is like clinical decision support, and it also includes treatment recommendation. So I think it can provide you suggestion and recommendation for the appropriate treatment. It also includes drug interactions. It includes patient specific data analysis and monitoring and follow up. Second, opinion support. Okay, so ChatGPT can offer additional perspective by presenting alternative viewpoints or confirming initial diagnosis or treatment plans. Now, let's go deep dive into one more, which is clinical decision support. We would like the answer to be in bulleted points again. Now, let's see how it provides more details onto the clinical decision support. So we can see it has provided with answers like access to medical knowledge, rapid information retrieval, evidence-based recommendations, and then decision making assistance, support for rare condition. Okay, so it can help healthcare providers with less common rare and rare medical conditions by providing up-to-date information, case studies, and expert opinions. So what I would say is ChatGPT does have a lot of information, and it can provide you the information in a lot of way, a lot of formatted way, I would say, tabular, bulleted, and there may be some more also which we'll try to find out. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe for upcoming video notifications. Thank you.